to play like Kaepernick. We got the past it. Sad to say, but you know I'm mad. Who know peace treaties is forever.
Let's meet the visiting student.
And Doris, with how these teams like to get out and run, we should see a lot of transition tonight.
We should, and it always makes for exciting basketball. But more importantly, B.A., these are teams that create easy buckets. Everything in basketball cannot be a grind. That's why these two teams are fun to watch.
So the Houston starting five. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Durant in at the three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
First team foul.
On the wing, Thompson. Smith outside. Pass to Mathurin. Durant for three. Gets the three ball to go.
This is one of the best to ever do it. Simply stated, Durant is lethal from behind the arc, and the efficiency is incredible.
Now here's Irving. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now. And I wish more teams did that.
Well, for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
Durant's shot is off. Washington left side. No good there. Good D by Şengün. The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. For three, Durant. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
And that one's good. Thompson.
Now this is his comfort zone. Klay Thompson beyond the arc. Such an easy look right there.
Launches a three. That doesn't go either for Durant.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Gafford. Good D by Şengün.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Thompson scanning the floor.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw is good from Thompson. So hits one and misses one at the line. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Gafford with a screen on Mathurin. Drives to the hoop. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now here's Durant. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Irving for three. Smith with the rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Back to Durant. Outside Mathurin. Şengün in the post. He's guarded by Irving. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. For three, Durant. Nails it from three. Durant's got 6.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
BA, this game better go into triple overtime if I've got to list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I could go on all night. How much time we got, BA?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 in the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Nimhardt's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Eason's checked in. Thompson, that's good.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
To the right side. Gafford with a screen on Matherin. The three from Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. On the wing, Matherin takes the three. Knocks it down from distance.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Nimhardt with it, working on Thompson. Launches it. Shot's good by Thompson. Thompson's got 6.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Şengün, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Thompson passes to Washington. To the left wing. Gafford with a screen on Eason. Thompson outside. And Dallas hits again from deep.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson, rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
Outside Matherin. Smith left side. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. Lets it fly. And it's Dallas scoring again.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Şengün. Soft touch off the glass.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
The Mavericks lead by 7. Gafford with a screen on Eason. Takes it inside, and he banks in the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
7 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Şengün with 1 on the clock. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for Dallas. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Derek Lively is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the 2 guard. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Well, on top of the length he provides and athleticism, there are the shot-blocking instincts of Derek Lively. Wow. Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And Durant gets it to go.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And Houston making a change here. Tate's checked in. And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, but that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, BA, about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. the work he puts in consistently. Anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft.
Here's Irving. The rebound by Shepard.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Oh, he picked him clean. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And the foul on Santi Aldama. That's his first foul of the game.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
And to me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Klay Thompson comes in for Marshall. And a change for the Rockets. Van Vliet's checked in for Tate. Now here's Irving. He's scoreless to the middle. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Down low. Here's Aldama. Irving for three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Gafford with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Irving. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
Here's the three. Christie's shot is off. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Durant. Give him 8 points now. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Back to Durant. That three's off the mark.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Christie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Houston will go for a different look here. Alperen Sengun's checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Durant. Mathurin's checked in for Shepard. And it's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space. And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game. And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Sengun, no good on the three.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. And so it's Houston with it, following the score by Dallas. They get it again. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Sengun has such a great feel for the game. He's savvy, and he knows how to get a call.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Sengun has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Sengun has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Rockets trail by 14. Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. Washington against Smith. Here's Shepard. No points so far. Hits a three-pointer.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
To the inside. Here's Gafford. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. Smith outside. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Shepard. Thompson's got 6.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And here's Shepard for 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
He's covered by Mathurin. Gafford the screen. Pass to Thompson. Let's go with a 3. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well, that's why they're up. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, we know you're anxious for the first half breakdown, but a surprise start to the show is only fitting with some early season power rankings.
You know, for the Rockets, they're still a team that could be dangerous, but they're having trouble playing at their best every night. That's a lack of focus on their part.
We've seen some surprising losses from them here early in the season. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Houston Rockets.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're planning a comeback, better rebounding is where they need to start.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. So the Rockets 5 now. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Amen Thompson out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Now here's Irving. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Irving's got his second basket.
You are not going to find too many better in the mid-range than Kyrie Irving.
Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, well, we've seen him miss a couple from the line. He's 2 for 4 so far. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. To the paint. Şengün with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Mathurin. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Covered by Smith. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The baseline J is on the way, and it's Mathurin missing. The Mavericks lead by 10. Inside. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Here we go. Here's Thompson. The Rockets again can't hit. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Irving. Can't hit that one. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Thompson, no good.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Pass to Thompson. Right side, Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 6.
Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. Daniel Gafford on top.
And last year, he led the league in field goal percentage, allowing the game to come naturally and taking whatever opposing teams gave to him.
And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Mathurin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
And that one's good by Durant.
We call that the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
From 20 feet. Misses off the right iron. Stolen by Gafford. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Rockets trail by 12. Smith outside. Pass to Şengün. The 3. Fires in the triple. Give him 8.
They're calmly knocking it down. Şengün looks zen-like at times.
They get it back. Second shot opportunity. The 3 from Thompson. Thompson pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Durant. Back to Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. 3-pointer Mathurin. Offensive board. The Mavericks lead by 9. Irving for 3. Sinks it from distance. Irving's got 9 points.
Yeah, Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
It's stolen by Irving. To the inside.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Here's Thompson. He's got 9. Aldama's checked in for Dallas. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in for Mathurin. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Irving. Shot's good by Thompson.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Pass to Thompson. Outside Irving. Shoots a fadeaway. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Christie comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Nembhard in for Irving. Şengün, the screen. The open shot by Van Vliet. The Rockets again can't hit.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
The shot by Nembhard, no good. Rockets trail by 14. Pass to Shepherd. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. And the Rockets got their guy with the number 3 overall pick, Reed Shepherd. He brings elite shooting, blue blood basketball pedigree. He has immediately made himself a key cog in their rotation. I'm told the Rockets have high hopes for Reed Shepherd for years to come.
A lot on his plate, without question. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Now here's Van Vliet. 46 seconds left to play in the third quarter here.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Here's Shepard. Give him 8 points now. Adams, the pass to Van Vliet. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Van Vliet's gotten his second bucket on the night.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Pass to Christie, deflects the pass. For three, he buries it from three. He's got 21.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in a good... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Santi Aldama out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the 2-guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Shepard after the basket by Dallas. Adams, the pass to Van Vliet. On the wing, Durant. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
Here's Marshall. 2 points. That one goes. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And now the Mavs on the run. From deep. And he can't get that one. And Houston is shooting only 42%. Eason can't get it to go. The Mavericks lead by 15. Here's Christie. It's hauled in by Houston. Shepard's got 4 rebounds now. Van Vliet against Irving. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist by Shepard.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred Van Vliet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
Irving goes in. Here's Christie. Drops in the 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Look, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Thompson, he's checked in for Marshall. Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Oh, got that one up quick. Irving's got 13 in the second half. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Mavericks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Now here's Thompson, 16 feet out. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Can we give Klay Thompson some credit here? There's a number of ways to score off the pick and roll, and he's got every one at his disposal.
Durant with it, guarded by Aldama. To stop the run, and it's good for 2.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
To the paint. Lively with the bucket. Lively's got his first 2 points.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Here's Durant. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. Pass to Shepard. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Durant. And that one drops for him.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Hey, guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. Now here's Thompson. Guarded by Durant. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Durant. Thompson with a screen. Beyond the arc. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 11 points here in the second half.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Mavericks.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
Thompson with a steal. Irving with it. Shot on the wing. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now here's Thompson. Easton with a steal. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Capella. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Here's Irving. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Thompson's shot is off. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.